Is there a lid on the weather? This is a couple of minutes of questions. Why did the moist, hot air rising near the equator only go up so far and then spread out sideways? Why, when you look up at the clouds, do they seem to stop at some point and not appear all the way up to space? Sometimes they seem to plate out against an invisible crystal dome up there. Why is that? Why, when you're up in an airplane, do they mostly appear below you, but those up high still seem to be plated out on the invisible dome?
As Mac said, this is a time for questions, not answers yet. Every time you can see the sky, look up at the clouds and notice what you are seeing. Most importantly for this nugget, don't bother with how there are different types of clouds. This is the time to see how far up you can find them. Just ignore those beautiful clouds down below. How high can you see? See if there's a limit on how high up they can get. Do they keep going up forever, or is there a lid on the weather? Before we close up, here's a series of photos Mac took one morning. On this video the sequence is 30 seconds long, corresponding to the actual 30 minutes it actually took to play out. Mac was just lucky to capture an isolated example of what we experience in the intertropical convergence zone near the equator. Here the rising sun heats a local area on the ocean, the hot, moist air surges upwards, rain is squeezed out as it encounters the cold upstairs, and the remaining moist air stops rising and spreads sideways. What is happening? Why is there a limit to how high the weather goes? We'll look at the reason next time, but for now here's the nugget for this video. Look up. Look past the lower clouds to the highest ones you can find. Notice that you can see the top of the weather. It's not very far up, just 10 or so miles. The big jets fly at around 7 miles. It looks like there's a lid on the weather. Get to know it and see it whenever you look up. And do look up. This is the planet we are all in and part of. See you next time as we touch that crystal dome over the weather. And will we start to ask questions about what's beyond it? And do let your friends know of these nuggets and subscribe. We all need to know how our planet works. Thanks.